everybody. We're going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. The time now is 1:01 p.m. We are having this meeting in a hybrid format to allow for attendance either in person or virtually. Since the meeting is being recorded, we ask that one person speak at a time. So if you are online and speaking virtually, please mute yourself while others are talking. And please also state your name upon speaking, just to give consideration for others. The agenda that we have is listed on our website, so we will go ahead and proceed through that. The first item on the agenda is the land acknowledgement, which I will read. The City of Seattle Public Safety Civil Service Commission acknowledges that we are on ancestral lands and waters of the Coast Salish and Duwamish people and their descendants. We honor with gratitude the land and the people, past and present. Let's move down to the next item, which is commissioner introductions. I will start. My name is Commissioner Mays, and I am one of the commissioners.
Richard Green, I'm a commissioner.
Tom Applegate, commissioner.
Great, we have a forum, so let's go ahead and move forward. Do we have any public comment?
We do not have any in person, but you did receive public comment in writing.
Okay. Is that in reference to the
Black?
Okay, perfect. So we do have a public comment, which is in relation to an item on the later on in the agenda. So can we push that comment to later?
Well, you don't need to. It's already in the record.
Okay, perfect. All right. So the next item is the approval of minutes from our, let's see, January 14th meeting. I did have a chance to review those, and they look good to me. I move that we go ahead and adopt the January 14th meeting minutes as distributed.
Second that.
Any discussions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, thank you. Next item on the agenda, let's see, fire and police exam updates. Let's start with police exams.
I'm going to be your update person. So all of our staff is currently in exam work.
Perfect.
Mike Nelson, Public Safety Exams Manager. For entry-level police, we've received 693 applications in January, which is 216 more than last year, this same month. Continuing to publish eligibility lists every week. Next list will be published this Friday. Lateral police officer front, we have 8 qualified laterals. That's similar to 2025 numbers. On sergeant promotional exam, we have 73 applicants with a written exam coming up this February 21st, exam on March 28th, and the writing on March 30th. And that is all I have on police side.
Perfect, thank you. Next item on the agenda, fire exams.
That too is me.
Oh.
And they are currently we have in development the 2026 battalion chief, 2026 fire captain, the 2026 fire boat pilot, and then right now as we're speaking, the 2026 firefighter role boards are going on. This is actually the last week of 3 weeks, and I just want to share that in the past 2 weeks that I've been observing them. It's been great to see our staff in action, 1,500 applicants. And I think it's just a reminder of the power, the scale and complexity of their work, and how they're constantly under pressure, but yet they're, exercising professionalism, patience, consistency, without recognition. And they understand that they're not advocates of any department, rank, or individual. They are here as a responsibility of public interest. And I just wanted to make sure you all knew. Thank you.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, next item, fire and police staffing.
Ellen McKenzie.
Perfect.
Hi, Ellen McKenzie with the Seattle Police Department. Got some numbers for you. For the year 2026, there are 1,277 authorized pockets. Of those, only 1,184 are actually funded. As of the end of last year, end of December 2025, our all sworn count was 1,097. Hope to have an update on, As we go forward into 2026, when I get a new number, of course, I'll share it. As of January 29th of this year, we had hired 14 year to date. And as of the 31st of January, we had 8 separations year to date.
Thank you, Ellen.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's move on. Next item on the agenda, Executive Director, Budget and Departmental Updates. We have
We have fire.
fire updates. Oh, thanks. Okay.
Have Ireneo or Hannah from fire who will be giving that report.
Yeah, I have the numbers, so I'm happy to provide that. We have 1,121 pockets, which are filled with 989 employees or members. And we will be hiring a class on February 11th. And at this time, we anticipate a class of 86 recruits.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, now go into Executive Director, Budget and Departmental Updates. Andrea Shealy?
Hi, hello, this is Andrea Shealy, Executive Director. I'm joining you from my office because I am under the weather at the moment. So I'm gonna, for that reason, and because we had a meeting 2 weeks ago, I'm actually gonna skip the department update. I think you heard most of what we're doing from Mike. And the budget update, the budget load has not yet occurred for the city of Seattle, so we couldn't pull that report. But the loads will be really, they'll be the same as what we reported in the latter part of 2025. And you'll hopefully see, I'm sure you'll see that in the next meeting, but I'm gonna knock on some wood over here too.
Thank you. Do we have any case status reports, appeals or updates?
I have the written materials in your packet provide a case status report, and I'll just leave it at that. There's nothing else to add.
Okay, thank you, Andrea. Let's go ahead and move to the next section of the agenda, action items. Let's see, for that, the first item on the agenda is the proposed rulemaking to review, which is a continuation of the meeting from 2 weeks ago, to review Rule 9.23 and 9.24. I'm actually going to ask that we go ahead and move into executive session for this continuation conversation. The commission will now be going into executive session to discuss with legal counsel representing the agency litigation or potential litigation related to a proposed action or current practice. It's expected that the commission will be executive session until approximately.
You think it's 10 or 15 minutes? 1:25.
Okay, approximately 25 minutes or 20 minutes, so we will come back at 1:25. Okay.
Your mic is still on, Andrea.
I will.
Hey, Andrea.
I think I can mute her, Yoshiko. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Good girl.
We are now back in session. Time now is 1:33 p.m. We are gonna go ahead and move forward with continuation of the rulemaking. Does anyone have any amendments or recommendation for Rule 9.23 or 24?
If I may. Okay, so I presume you're working from the staff recommendation that has the changes accepted, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so that starts on page 21 of the packet, so pages 21 and 22. Okay, I just have a few minor formatting issues just to address from the get-go that are small things, but just to match it up with what's currently in kind of the formatting that's in the current code. So on the title under key copy and for 9.23, key copy inspection and examination protest and review has a colon at the end of it. I get rid of that colon because that's other titles don't have that. Then under, so you have A and then B and then B1, where it starts with review of exam protest decisions. There's a comma after commission on the third line, so it says protest decisions by the public safety examiner may seek review by the commission, comma, by following the instructions provided. There's no need for that comma, so I just recommend getting rid of that comma. Under that same page 21, the bottom number 4 there, this updates to exam key colon decisions on protests or reviews shall result well. And then I recommend having a capital D on that decisions because that matches the other formatting for this. Just a couple of last minor things. Next page on page 22, again under 924, the title, there's a colon after for the title, which I recommend get rid of. And then there's an extra space in subpart A, and the second to last line is correction of clerical errors. Just get rid of that. And then I want to note for the record, and this goes to what's in the current, what was provided in the track changes version. So that's on pages 19 and 20. Those provided to you from the staff recommendation. I noticed there was a couple words that were the commission had previously adopted in a previous rule change. Somehow they just didn't get it's not showing there that way in the current rule. This also is reflected on page 18 of your packet, which is the rules that stated. So if you actually if you look at page 18 of your packet under subpart subpart E, the very so 9.23 subpart E. So it says all protests filed in accordance with this rule shall be considered and any proper corrections made. And what it should say is in the current rule, all protests filed in accordance with this rule shall be reviewed and any necessary corrections made. The way that what's under consideration today from the staff recommendation, that's being deleted so that it doesn't change what you're doing today. But I just want to make sure you all do that was what your goal was.
And this is Andrea. Are you all, can you see this on that I'm putting this on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Small wings, yes. Yeah. Yes, that's better. Okay, so, but again, that's if you're working from the staff recommendation with the track changes accepted, that those words are already they're deleted as part of that.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Any other recommendations? All right. Well, I appreciate this information and also the continuation to allow time to review the rules, digest them, and move forward. One thing to keep in mind is just making sure that we are being understanding, but also fair within how we look at the rules in place. just making sure that we are in alignment with past and present and how we are moving forward with this, with these rules. So I want to move to adopt the rule recommendation and the proposed changes that Joe recommended as proposed for rules 9.3 and 9.4 as discussed. And that would be the staff proposed changes document that we have listed here and also on the screen.
Chair, thanks.
Yes.
Would you please repeat the rules? It's 9.23.
Oh, 9.23.
Yes.
9.23?
Yes.
Okay, so I move to adopt the rule recommendation and the proposed changes that Joe had mentioned for rules 9.23 and rule 9.24.
Second that motion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Go ahead and move forward. Next item on the agenda. Let's see. So we just move forward with the monthly meeting dates. All right, let's go ahead and look at the meeting dates to discuss. I believe the meeting dates, the proposed dates are April 17th and April 21st. May 21st.
April 17th, that's Friday, and the May 21st would have been a regular commission meeting anyway, which is the third Thursday.
Looks good for me. April 17th.
Won't be here on the 21st of May.
Is it 11 o'clock? Is that the proposed time for
Uh, 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
proposed, yes.
Teresa, these already on the website,
No, not yet.
so there's no dates at all for April?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both dates for me. Good. 17th and 21st. And you are not available on 21st.
Right.
Can you choose a different day?
Because I'm gone from in May, the 15th through the 29th. So I'm gone for a long time.
Yeah, and I believe that those, as far as, because it's possible to test reviews, that, just having it within a subscription window.
What's that window? Could you do it on the 14th? Like right before?
Would it be better for you maybe the 13th?
Either of those dates, I mean, 13th or
13th or
14th.
14th. Okay, those dates are good for
I will check with, the exams administrator to find out if the 13th or 14th will work, and then I'll reach out.
Probably 18th and 19th. We'll do that, and then the May.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Okay. So, yeah, so if 13th or 14th doesn't work, then the 17th with a quorum of 2, is that?
Well, so the 17th, you're all good, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you vote on that right now and adopt it, because that'll become part of your record schedule, so.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. This is Andrea. We need to make sure that the materials that the commission will need to review are even available by that time. So I think Teresa should check with Rachel or Adelaide and that team, and then we might be able to, maybe you could take a prospective vote if that works, because if there's nothing ready to review, then it wouldn't make much sense to hold that meeting.
So you could hold off and vote today, just vote on the next
Okay.
meeting, because there's gonna be a meeting in March, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can
Right.
schedule the rest of the meetings. Thank you so much, Teresa and commissioners.
And then between now and then, if it's as best as possible to work through these details, and then they can just vote on it.
So bring back both April and May.
Yeah, but you can communicate with them beforehand so that they can look at their calendars, so they don't have to do it during the meeting.
Okay.
All right, so we'll hold on the proposed meeting dates. Next item on the agenda, so any old business? All right, any new business? All right, next meeting date is March 11th, 2026. If none, I will move that we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
All right.
Stand adjourned